working as assistant professor in SNS College of Technology. Today we are just going to see a case study in the subject Internet of Things. These are my third year students, Farhan, Rahul, Harish, Hariprasad, Anish. Now we are just going to discuss a case study. Students, can we start? Farhan, just start the case study.
Yes, ma'am. So, seaweed farming is a overgrowing sector in aquaculture technologies, but the small scale farmers produce some more major challenges in the seaweed production, which is for now the traditional method of sun drying is usually the drying process, but it produces unhygienic methods because it is provided to the bacteria and the insects, and it is overgrowing process because it takes several months to dry and for the drying and harvesting process, and it also has many challenges regarding to the small scale processes. So what we are going to create is to create a solution that is an end-to-end IoT process, that is seaweed production and seaweed production and storage capacity projects, which is used for storage and production of the seaweeds.
Well said, Farhan. Now Rahul, just tell about the objectives.
To dramatically reduce the drying time and post-harvest, we use an prevent drying system at 60 degrees Celsius. Test indicates that the over 60 degrees Celsius, the seaweeds can over dry, so it may cause spoilage on harvest, and under drying makes the seaweeds makes loss to nutrition.
Just tell about the working of the.
So I'm going to explain about the working. If I need to, you need to understand the working means you need to understand how these things are starting from the scratch. So what is seaweed means? It is a living organism that will grow in seawater. Or it will be like take 6 months to grow. Or there is a season like August to September, November. That is a basic season. So we take 80 gram of seaweed and we put it in the wire or something, and then we put it in the water. Means it will grow up to 2 kg. That's what the working process of the seaweed. Now we are integrating IoT into this, and we are making like we are facing some challenges like drying process and storing process. We integrate the sensors like humidity sensor, temperature sensor. Then we are giving electricity thereby solar loom, and a smart storage system. What that will be means a temperature sensor to monitor what is the basic need of temperature to keep that little dry and little moisture based upon that, because seaweed is used in larger areas like cosmetics, and more important things are seaweeds are included. So we need to keep the quality of the high. So we are using the IoT system as much as possible to make the working things is good. What this also do means it also provides the income for the coastal women. So it's like all are getting benefited because of this. The working means like we have automated this. It will cost us like 10,000. We have made this to upon like in our coastal areas they won't be having so much money. But in Japan and China and all, they have automated the full things. They know the potential of seaweed in future. So they made machines like it will plant, it will harvest, it will dry, and it is like a massive machine, a working factory. It will cost up to several lakhs to make that. And now we are implementing this like a small budget of things. We can also elaborate this up to 90,000. It is like a large scale means. In future, we can also give competition to Japan and China. Like we can automate everything. After we want to know how to learn, how to cultivate, how the things are going and all we learn means. Then we can also make a large factory in this, and we can also make a lot of profit, and everything can be done. Mostly it is in coastal areas because seaweed is it's a sea plant, and the one major thing after we are giving the solution is its season is August to September, November, but because of the IoT integration, they can harvest, cultivate in throughout the year. Because the in season we can say means the temperature moisture it was differ. Like in rainy days it will be moisture is more, in sunny days the heat will be more. And we are merging this both using the IoT system, so that they can harvest, cultivate from January to December. This gives them the stable income. There is no need to of searching other jobs, so that seaweed industry will grow rapidly.
Okay, students, hope you all have understood about the case study and its solutions and what are the problems that have been handled. Well said, Anish. Now, Hariprasad will tell about the applications.
I'm going to explain about the application. The seaweed is highly used in food industries and agriculture and animal feeding also, and highly used in cosmetics. It is an moisturizing and de-aging. Seaweed has an de-aging and In agriculture, it fertilizes the soil. In food, we take it as a snacks and supplements. It is in a nutrition rich.
Okay, Harish, just tell about the conclusion.
No more. Conclusion: the cultivations of seaweeds are using in many types of seas, and also it makes PHP features and more water like seas leads high productivity and this leads high productivity and IoT based sensor. It is also working in many types of seas